Most of us have probably heard of future faking when someone tries to get you to hold on because something good is just around the corner. So if you just wait, you're going to get it. But the opposite of that is catastrophizing. That's when they try to use the fog, and that means fear, obligation, or guilt to make you do what they want you to do. And a really good example of this is the way that some men talk to single women about regretting singleness. Now, no one knows the future. So no one can tell a woman or a man or a person that they're going to regret something in the future. You can think that, but you could be wrong. So here are the 5 things that a lot of men who use the fog to try to catastrophize will say. You'll regret singleness if you get ill, because they are trying to make you believe that having a partner means you're going to have somebody by your side while you go through that illness. But that's false, because a woman's risk of divorce is 7 times higher after a diagnosis of an illness. You'll regret singleness when you get old. Well, that's false, because gray divorce is the highest category of divorce. And women file 70% of divorces in any age range. So just because you're getting older doesn't mean that you're going to want a partner more. You're more likely to have built community that can sustain you through old age. And also, they're not thinking about the fact that the majority of women outlive men. I'm 55. My second husband died in 2019. So I outlived him. My mom outlived my dad. My grandmother outlived my grandfather. My mother-in-law outlived her partner. That's 4 women in my life, including me, who have outlived their partners. So the majority of women, even if they get married, are still going to outlive their husband. She'll regret singleness when she's lonely. Married women report loneliness as well. In fact, when I was married, that was the deepest loneliness that I'd ever had, because when you're married, you can't date. You can't have, sometimes, male friends. But when you're single, you can have whatever support system you want, including dating and male friends. So loneliness is not something that is prevented by having a relationship or having a marriage, because if you're not with the right person, you could be worse off. She'll regret singleness when she needs help. Paid services are often more reliable and well done, and help often comes with strings or doesn't come at all. Weaponized incompetence is a real thing that a lot of women deal with when they ask for, quote, help. She'll regret singleness when it's nookie time. Well, selfishness and entitlement dampen satisfaction, and there is a huge smorgasm gap. 85% of women don't smorgasm regularly with their partner. So unless he's very skilled, the reality is that she might have to have other tools to help her to not regret being with that person. So all these claims of future woes are easily prevented by purchasing services or objects, or having a support system that you build that's reliable. Relationships based on need are pretty much obsolete. Now most relationships are based on being wanted. So just think about that when someone tries to catastrophize and make you fear the future, so that you, in their mind, will feel obligated to give them your number, go on a date with them, stay in the relationship with them, or whatever it is they're trying to manipulate you into doing. Think for yourself and really evaluate the situation. And I'd love for you to check out my other post, my podcast Zenergy, Zennurgy. It's on 25 different streaming platforms. I'd love for you to check out the 5 books I have on Amazon. Tomorrow is Black Authors Day, so I would love definitely for you to buy one of my books. I have 2 poetry prose memoirs. I have a guided journal. I have an undated planner, and I have a children's book. And also, you can listen to the first 16 of the chapters from my memoir, Plenty of Guppies and Other Dating Misadventures, on Amazon. I'm sorry, you can listen to it on my podcast. Episode 67 is chapter 1. So this is Zenashe, Zenase. That's 2 words. Please check me out. Please like, share, subscribe, sponsor, and follow me. And you can do all that through my Linktree. May you walk in Zenergy. Most of us have probably heard of future faking when someone tries to get you to hold on because something